Yo, 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 what's up? This your guy. This Bert with Mississippi Vibes. Back again. I got my fam. He gonna come on and we finna talk about Corona virus. We gonna talk about some football from back in high school days. We finna talk about some life. I mean, we probably finna go on a little journey. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He probably, you know what I'm saying? We probably take each other on the ride. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk life. We gonna talk everything that needs to be talked about. So it's all good. Um, and we here. I'm finna hit him up, and we finna go from there and see what's going on and see what's popping tonight. I hope everybody's being safe out there. You know what I'm saying? See if he's still available to talk. I told him 30 minutes.
Bert, what's up, boy?
There he is.
What you doing, boy?
Man, you know I'm on this podcast and I was just telling the world that I had to call my family. We finna talk about the corona, the social distance. We're gonna talk about some SHS football. We're gonna talk about some life. I don't know where this journey gonna take us tonight, but you know, we here.
Yeah,
We're,
man, it's some trying times for us right now, Poop. You know, this coronavirus is scaring a lot of people right now. You know, we don't know what's going on, man. You got the president saying one thing, you got the states and the governors, mayors, and everybody else saying another thing. It's just, I think it's a lot of
miscommunication.
Yeah,
Yeah, missing.
out there, but
Right,
it's real though. It's definitely a real deal going on, man.
right. Hey, you ever watched the movie Spanish flu?
You know what? I haven't watched it before, Poop.
Right.
I haven't watched it, man. But they're saying a lot of this stuff was prophesied long ago.
Exactly.
A lot of the people in Hollywood came up with stories, and I'm not much on the conspiracy stuff and all that, but
I don't believe in that.
some higher powers may have something. We don't know, but they have something to do with something going on. They know something. We definitely don't know it all, but I don't know. I just know the coronavirus is a real deal.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I heard you say it's the real deal. Yeah, it's the real. yeah, it's the real deal. It's the real deal.
My dad just went in the hospital today, and don't know what's going on with him right now. But it's definitely some real. It's a real virus, and it's killing people at a rapid rate right now.
Well, first of all, you know what I'm saying, I'm always gonna say, from about 2-3 years ago when you was telling me the situation about Pops, man, I've been praying heavy for him, and you know what I'm saying, for the whole family and all of that to to bring peace upon you, Twin, Rodney, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, man. So, we hope, we're going to leave that in God's hand and, let him do what he do. And, you know what I'm saying, and whatever decision he makes, you know what I'm saying, we have to, roll with it and deal with it.
No doubt. I appreciate that, Bert. I appreciate it. Well, my mom passed when I was, a lot younger, so.
What, you was a sophomore or junior at Clemson?
I think I was I think it was my junior year, man. It was spring semester. It's crazy. how that worked out. We played in the
Peach Bowl.
We played in the Peach Bowl. I think it was either LSU or Auburn.
Right. I remember the story.
My grandmother had actually passed during the game. She had passed on the first. It was January 1st, New Year's Day, and we were actually playing. Like I said, we were playing the game. And
you talking about Grandma on the hill?
Grandma on the hill, yeah. She passed away a few months before my mom passed away. So my grandmother ended up passing away, and then my mom passed away two months later. And everybody knows from Starville knew if you saw my mom, you saw my grandma.
Right.
They kind of rolled together. So
what was rolling back then with the white New Yorker?
But we had the Fifth Ave. What?
Yeah. I knew it was one of them. I know it was the white, the Chrysler or something. Yeah, I knew it was one of them.
Well, we would rewrite whatever God made a way. We was on the ride, right?
Right. And I knew I could come out the hill on the hill and come down there. We gonna get a meal. Lil Bert, come on up here and eat. And she finna talk to me, and she finna, we finna. It was, man. I was just thinking about this today when we started really hanging and being around. I remember that when the Jodeci album came out, we had to go to the store and get some for Mom's. And we was playing that Fiendin' on repeat, like, boy, I remember.
Like that old, that old R&B back in the day. Now they don't have it like they got it right now. R&B back in the day, boy, make you cry, make you happy. You got,
right.
They had all the emotions, all the above when it comes to relationships.
Right, man, that's crazy. Mom was a magnificent, a phenomenal woman that always, people don't understand back then how many people she fed and came through that house, sitting in that living room, and it was an open door. As long as you coming through there with respect and love, it's all good.
Oh yeah. Mom she's definitely a special woman, man. I admire her. All her, pretty much she was diagnosed with a lung disease when she had me and twin, and she had been sick pretty much all my life. So I saw my mom persevere and fight all her life. So it was just only right for me to do what I did, to go out and give my best effort to try to, make something happen for my family.
So that was your driving force from when we on the back street, people from Starkville, Mississippi know the north side. You had the front street, then you had the two middle streets like where my mom stayed at. Then you had Danielle and them on the middle street with Imp. Then y'all was the back street.
We was the back street. The back street was where all the trouble went down.
Right.
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 You wanted to get into something, you come to the back street.
Right.
That's where we grew up. So we played all the games. The girls was on that street. All the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything went down. Of course, like you said, on the middle street, you had Tanya Lindsay and then Danielle and Crystal and Imp across the street. We would go up there, Imp. Y'all had the big dog back then. Nobody want to go up there. Princess, nobody want to go up there and mess with Princess.
The Great Dane.
Yeah, we had to stay away from Princess.
Right.
She'll get out. She was Great Dane, bigger than anybody back then. She was a huge dog, so everybody was scared of that dog back then.
I used to ride her.
Yeah, she was scary, man. That's why you never saw me up there with y'all. I was scared of that dog, so I ain't never come up there and hang out.
Right.
So if y'all want to see me up there and play some ball, y'all come on, throw the football down.
Right. So, hey.
Well, of course, y'all, y'all had the, the four-wheelers and the go-karts and all that shit, too. So, y'all was doing another was in a whole nother tax bracket.
Hey, boy, you crazy. But check this out. Guess what my brother B said, though? And it hit me on some real talk, though. He said, man, people were thinking we was living like the hustlers, but boy, behind them closed doors, it was a different living and a different hustle that went on from, my mom started at, from what I was told from Bingham's Jewelry on Main Street to when she started doing her own things with Anita's, you know what I'm saying, with the record store and the jewelry. But still, the whole thing we had in our community, we had love and respect for each other, and it was never nobody who acted like they was uppity or none of that. I don't, no disrespect, what I'm about to say, no disrespect to Rock Hill, to Blackjack, to Moon Farm, to anywhere else. Northside, man, we was a prestigious neighborhood, if I look back on it, because think about it. Listen what I'm finna.
Look, we didn't know it at the time. It was. I think a lot of it was. We had families that just some blue collar workers. A lot of the people had families and was working and had knew how to go get it. We learned a sense of taking care of each other, in that little community, because everybody had a kid. Most of the people there had kids.
2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was like a big old family, man.
Right.
Like you said, if you wanted to eat, you always had someone to go. You know what I'm saying? You could go to,
M House.
Mama down, you could go to, even
D Nice, them house.
You had D Ice, you had Armstead even stayed over there for a while. And the Wards moved in that house. You had Clyde down the street. You had even the Quins up there. The Miss Quinn. Because Miss Quinn, they was always baking something. That was my grandmama's friend. So, and Joyce and Annette was up there. So, I mean, it was just a whole big family, man. We knew everybody on the block. And you could go to anybody's house and was welcomed with open arms, man. It was a beautiful thing, bro.
Let's take them on a journey.
All right.
They started a Facebook page about Starford High School football program. Right. To me, it's one of the top programs, definitely within Mississippi, and I know 94, your senior year, 95, my junior year, we took it to a national level.
Right.
Go ahead.
We,
coming up, we had Jeff Akins. I remember Tony, your brother Rodney. I remember Porter. I remember Thompson. I remember all them cats around that area. I heard about David Fair because my sister Pam and Angie graduated with him in '85. So when I started really digging into Starford High football, we had John Rice, Kevin Young toting that thing.
Right.
Then it went to Mike Duck.
Right.
And on the post, what I was looking at and what nobody said, and to me is an all-time sleeper, Mario Bradford.
Right.
Was a cat that was crazy. But I'm finna take it to this right here. No disrespect to nobody. And I have learned to keep my opinion really inside the house, or we having different conversations. Because
one thing about the Ville, boy, man, it got some sensitive guys from the Ville, man. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Man.
But
everybody want to be included. That's for sure.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I got through with 97, I ain't checked nothing back into no football. I heard about Freddie Millers. You heard about those cats that won state titles. Then you go to A.J. Brown. Big shout out to him and Tennessee Titans doing his thing. But I ain't never seen no cat Antuan Edwards take over the game. I remember we was in we went to Grenada. I think we was playing against I think they running back was Kenny Woods.
Yeah, it was Kenny Woods. Yeah, Kenny was a good player. He
Yeah,
was good.
right. We went, there was Coach Friend, Chuck Friend. We went in halftime 0-0. Everybody in their little meetings, then, you know, we come in a meeting as a group or whatever. I didn't even get on the post and tell this story, but I know me and you talked about it in the backyard. I never seen a dude get up and tell nobody, man, just give me the ball, kick the ball to me, and I got this. Man, we came out. This my sophomore year. You know, I'm just a, you know, I'm on the team, but I'm a spectator on the team. I'm really thinking about when I'm get home and what kind of devilment I'm finna get in. But anyway.
Oh yeah, Friday night was day. Friday night used to be a good time at the Bill, man. Couldn't wait to get to the armory, you know, stay to do stuff, you know.
We finna kick it. I know. I already know Daddy he done talked to your Uncle Walter and Miss Darlene Zuba and Miss Carlene Zuba, and cause I was messing with Darlene back then, and I know the wind is on deck and all that. And but check this out. Back to this game. We in the, I don't know if the semi-round or the north half, but whatever.
It was actually the second round, because the first round we ended up playing Yazoo City, and that was a pretty tough game. That game was close, and then the next week we go to Grenada.
Okay, we in Grenada. That's where I'm at. We in Grenada. We in the locker room.
Right.
We down. It's nobody's down. It's 0-0. And you said what you said. And I'm watching you. I'm checking out your swag, as the people say now. Man, you was like, just kick, just let me get the ball on the kickoff. I don't know if you and Duke was back there or Jay or whoever was the deep guys. But I know they kicked the ball to you. You went 90, 95, 98, 100, whatever the yardage was from when you touched that ball.
Yeah.
Dog.
Man, hey, to be honest with you, man, I'm gonna tell you this. We were, my class was an awesome class. We was a special class.
Y'all went undefeated from what, the 9th grade all the way to?
You brought up Mario Bradford, and Mario was part of that. We never lost a game in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade.
Right.
So I mean, it was out that we could be a special crew. Everybody knew that, because we had went 25-0. I think we had to do a fundraiser to get those jackets. We got jackets, that said 25-0.
Right.
We actually went down to played Pearl in some type of like championship game when we were in the 9th grade, and to be honest, that was probably one of our hardest tests for that class, other than the state championship game.
Right.
But then, we were just a special crew, man. We worked hard. A lot of that came from just the leadership of myself. You had Jeff Collier, you had
Rovon. You got Duke.
It was a plethora of us. Even Willie Clyde. You had
right. Eric Chandler.
Your Byron Catlett.
Right.
Brandon Reedus.
Right.
That class was just
Big Joe Johnson.
That's a class. Joe Johnson.
Right.
We had a group of leaders. I remember me and Chris. We used to work out on the yard. Cleaning and I used that little summer job or whatever, and we used to work and shit. soon as we get off work, 5 o'clock, you know that the weight room ain't going to stay open too much longer.
Right.
We used to rush over there and get our workout in, and and that's the type of dedication that our class had, and I think that was was the one of the factors of why we were so good. I think we held each other accountable. We worked hard. Even Bam. I mean,
right.
I bring up that Pearl game because
Roster Bam.
Roster Bam.
Right.
Same way that I ran the touchdown back. Of course, I had some. The blocking was
hell of a blocking.
It was hell of a blocking. I mean, but we won the Pearl game kind of like that. We were struggling to move the ball, one scoring, and shit, bam, catch one and run it all the way back and sparked our team. I think that's the type of team we had. It didn't, even though I went on and do what I did.
We're gonna get into that.
It could have been a lot more of us that went on.
We're gonna get into that, but we're gonna get in that because people. We're gonna get into that a little later. But check this though, dog. I done seen you do some magnificent things, and I done seen I classified it best as who sustained the longest to get out of it what we supposed to get out of it in the game. Whatever it is, if it's life, if it's being a small business owner, if it's being whatever, who sustained the longest and who actually put their stamp on this thing so we can, you got people out there that they won't give it up because whatever reason, I don't care nothing about that. You don't care nothing about that. We don't have plenty of talks of that. But your transition to me, which start with high, she'll be ashamed of herself that number one ain't retired. Now I'm just.
I thought it was. I mean, I was playing and they called me one time. I came home. They took a picture, but I mean,
it is what it is.
For another day.
Right? Yeah. We done had that. You know what I'm saying, behind closed doors. But check this though. Yo, people don't understand how powerful you was as an 18-year-old. I'm not going to tell the story unless you tell the story. I know the story because I done heard it firsthand from you. That you done set all kind of marks. You a Danny Dozen. You the number one. You're the top player in the nation. You this and that. You got Florida State. You got everybody after you. Now I heard.
I don't know about all that. Now top player in the nation. You're reaching right now. You're reaching. But I
okay.
was up there in the rankings. I don't want to.
You gotta be a top player for back then for when Florida State, Miami, you got your hometown Mississippi State, you got every school that's sending you letters and you doing what you're doing. Hey, you can be humble about it. I'm just kicking it high, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, it's all good.
Right. I heard mama didn't want you to go to Florida State because they was treating you or looking at you as a piece of meat. When you took. Now I'm just saying, I don't know if the story is true.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I don't know if the story is true, but she said, I heard.
From my recollection,
right.
My memory ain't all that good. But
right, I know. She said.
Let me start out right.
Go ahead.
I wanted to be close to home to my mom when she was sick.
Right.
And
let's take the mask off.
Florida State was in the running. Mississippi State, even though.
Yeah, we don't even.
God bless his soul, man. I'll never forget. Coach Collier used to take me out there to meet
Right.
County car. He used to take me out there. And I used to meet with Jackie and,
He want to blitz on every play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was, that's those guys. Because we have the athletes. I mean, you can't blitz if you ain't got nobody to come on the other side, on that
Right, on the back side.
But back then, we wasn't even worried about a whole lot of passing anyway. But anyway, Mississippi State, I met with him, you know what I mean? I just, Joe Macon was on my street. And this was my thinking. I grew up watching Joe play. Joe was actually, 3 years? So we, when he graduated, we were coming up. We were being the sophomores when he was getting out of there. So never got a chance to play with him.
He was with Rodney, right? Was he with Rodney?
No, he's a year under Rodney.
Okay.
So, I watched Joe and I saw because I was real at that time. Well, I was focused like no other. I already know what I wanted to do.
Right.
So school was important to me and all that stuff. So just to get to where I needed to be to take care of my family. So that was real important to me. So Mississippi State was, they were highly recruiting me. But they knew it wasn't my first choice. Bruce Arians. Jake, you remember Jake Arians?
Right, our kicker.
Yeah, Bruce was Bruce, Johnny Cook, all of them was in, communication with me at the time. And
right.
I just, I left it open for them, but I just felt like this is the real. I just felt like Mississippi State.
At that time,
I knew everything out there. I knew, I was familiar with everything. I just felt like to get where I needed to be, it would have been a distraction to go to Mississippi State.
It gotta be.
That was the real. I knew all the boys that went there. Eric Mose, we're good friends now. Fred McCrary, we're good friends. All of us, they were all there at the time. William Prince, Derek Tate. I'm not gonna name all of them. The T. Travis, all them boys. They were my boys, and I just knew just being there, even though I don't know what it would have been like probably to do the same thing. I felt like it would have been a distraction, so I left it open. So it was Florida State. So the real reason I didn't go to Florida State was my dad and my mom went with me on that visit.
Right.
Okay. On that visit, it was their national. It was their best class. They had all the top people from that class, from that recruiting class.
The '94 class.
Mario Edwards was there. I remember D. Feaster was my roommate. I'll never forget that. And he ended up playing running back for them when he was there. But I just could remember Mickey Andrews. It's crazy. Mickey Andrews. Y'all don't know this, but Mickey Andrews was Ken McDonald's uncle. That's how Florida State ended up starting to recruit me.
Ken McDonald at the high school?
The one that kicked our state championship.
Right. Wow.
Ken, that's his uncle.
Wow, you put some new news.
Oh man, that's how they. So after Florida State saw me play, they were at every game after that. Mickey Andrews would come to every game. So the real reason I didn't go there was Mickey had these are the little things that come in my head. We talking about this. Mickey had a hip replacement that weekend. So when it was time to go see him during the recruiting visit, we had to go to the hospital. And me and Mario Edwards, who was from Pascagoula, he was from Gaucher, but he played at Pascagoula.
Right.
Well, we were in the hospital room with him. You know what I'm saying? We the two boys from Mississippi that's going to sign.
Right.
And And I'm like, yeah, I'm going. I'm coming. I was going to go to Florida State all the way up until the night before signing day.
The night, once again, I'm going to say, and what I believe in life, I know business, but I don't tell nobody business.
Right.
The night, you already know where I'm going. The night where I feel the greatest move by high school seniors was ever made that I can know in the history of any sport that you pulled off. Start from Mississippi, North Sider, and you pimped the game. You that's what I can say. People can say whatever they want to, but for a cat that looked out on his brethren from another mother, man, you pulled the top pimp move in the history of high school sports.
Okay. Let me get what you started. I'm gonna explain to them what you're talking about. So basically, I have a twin brother, and I want a twin to go with me everywhere. Okay?
Right.
Well, twin end up. We were just waiting on him to qualify, through the clearinghouse with the ACT test and all that. So it came up to the point where he hadn't qualified yet. So we're looking at, damn, okay, I don't have any leverage. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna, who can I?
Who next up?
Yeah, who next up? So Florida State said, okay, that meeting, we don't. One thing I remember, and I'll never forget, Florida State said they don't start freshmen. Okay, when they said that to me,
you're already out the door.
I'm already out the door on that.
Right.
I'm out the door on that because I can't go somewhere knowing that I can't play.
Right.
I can't give my full effort. If you tell me that I can't be a starter as a freshman, how can I go in there and you can see, me put out my full effort if I know I'm not going to be playing anyway?
Right. I ain't finna be your dummy.
That was in my head because I had never experienced not playing unless I was hurt or whatever the case may be. So I was always on the field. And that's another thing at Starver High. I mean, there's a lot of guys at Starver High went both ways.
Right.
But when you start talking about the best and who did it, I could have started at quarterback. I started at receiver, running back, safety. It didn't matter.
Right.
And it was done on the highest level. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter what position I played.
Right.
So when you start thinking about the best, there ain't too many people that did that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did it at the highest level. So
I like to speak about facts, man. I like to speak about facts.
So I mean, I did it at the highest level. It didn't matter where they put me at, where coach needed me. Shit, I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always thought about it. I can't remember all that stuff. But anyway, Florida State. So Florida State, they don't start freshmen. So now I'm like,
They X'd out.
But let's talk about Clemson, though, okay? So Rich Bisaccia, right?
Right.
That was the recruited guy that recruited me.
Right.
Rich came to every game. He came to every game. They were high on me, okay? I ended up being their second top recruit.
Right.
They were high on me, okay?
Right.
So the night before signing day, Florida State calls me. Mickey Andrews, Bobby Bowden. They call, you coming? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming.
Right.
So, got off the phone with them.
Clemson call.
Rich Bisaccia called the next 5 minutes later.
Now here is I'm telling people, y'all don't understand about the game negotiation when you have the the golden key in your hand and you understand it as an 18-year-old that you have the golden key. And most people don't understand that you have the key to your own Lamborghini, 73 Chevy or whatever it is. But go ahead, if you go tell it, tell it.
Well, that was a lot of people in my. I mean, from Coach Walter Williams. I mean, he was in my corner from shit. He was the PE coach over there at
8th grade.
at Armstrong.
Right, 7th, 8th grade.
And I mean, he put a nugget in my ear a long time ago. Just keep working. You got the ability to take this thing to the next level.
Right.
So it was people like that, like Buster. I wish.
Shout out to Buster Williams. Much respect.
Yeah. They kind of messed him over. He should have been the coach a long time ago. But he recognized the ability early on, and even Coach Collier. I mean, Coach Collier, same thing. From the tumbling teams he used to have, all that. I mean, he recognized it too. I think early on, Coach Collier was actually the track coach too.
Right. Before Coach Hudson?
I'm talking about the 7th, 8th grade.
Okay.
High school. Yeah.
Okay.
Coach Hudson was high school. So, I mean, they put this in my head that all I have to do is just continue to work, and something good is gonna happen. So, I mean, I just continue to work. So, Clemson, they was highly, and let me tell you about their recruiting business. Okay, my mom and daddy went on that. Them the only two places they went. I went to Alabama by myself on a visit. They were on probation when I came out.
So they
you got Woody Corby. He's up at Clemson right now. He's one of Dabo's right-hand men right now. You got Danny Pearman. I actually flew from that little small airport in Starville right there by the South Y right there.
Yeah.
Alabama picked me up from right there. That was my first plane ride ever.
And a crop duster.
And it was storming bad as crap. And it's my first time flying. So I'm scared, you know what I'm saying? They laughing up there. He's looking back, they laughing at me. I'm scared, It's the first time, old small boy from, North Side. I ain't never flew. I never imagined I'm gonna be flying, I'm just taking it all in. So I got to Alabama, I didn't like it. So I don't know why. I just didn't like it.
There's another Starkville.
I don't know. I just didn't like it, man. And we went out. They took me to some club. I ain't like it.
Right.
Hell, I went to the moon at Florida State. I ain't like that either.
Right.
But we go to Clemson.
Okay.
And I'm the only recruit there. I'm the only one there. It was doing the Christmas holidays.
Right.
So I go up there where everybody's out of school. Only people there is the basketball team is there. I guess they getting ready. So I end up meeting a couple of the basketball players and the whole staff was there and the president of the university, all that. And my boy Dexter McLeon. Dexter was my recruit host.
Flex Dex.
Sexy Dex. He was my player host. So he ended up, he was with me the whole weekend. And I just felt when we were there, just that intimate, what I'm saying, that relationship of just, oh man, they really want me here.
They courted you.
They courted me. Even I still
not on no homo, they courted you, yeah.
I still wasn't on no, 100% with them. Because to be honest with you, I didn't know what Clemson was coming. I didn't know what Clemson was.
Right. South Carolina don't know. No, don't a lot of people know now. I ain't know.
I didn't know what Clemson was.
Right.
I knew.
Take 85 going to Charlotte. You'll get there.
They had a big old quarterback named Patrick Sapp.
Right.
Number 3, he was one of the biggest quarterbacks I ever seen before that boy from Kentucky, that Lorenzo boy.
Yeah.
So I think he passed away.
Yeah.
But Patrick Sapp was a huge quarterback. Big boy. But anyway, man, got there, I felt, the love that they were giving, but I still wasn't 100% in your head, man, what other people gonna think about
Right.
when
Going to
you're gonna
Clemson.
shine? I mean, is it gonna make a big enough splash that people,
Right.
you know? I mean, a little of that was in my head, but not really.
Right.
But then I got back, you know, it's the night before signing day. You know, we got Clemson on the phone. We got Florida State. Alabama had 12 scholarships, so I had to tell them no. And, you know, they were gone, and then you had Mississippi State.
I ain't had a shot in the world.
Yeah, so that night, you know, we talked to Florida State, now Clemson called. And the first thing they say to me, what is going to take?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I just got off the phone with Florida State, lying to them, telling them I'm on my way.
Right.
You know?
See, this the inside right here. Most people don't know. Most people don't even understand and know truth. They don't even know Antuan Edwards. They hear the stories, and it's been 20-some years. But hear the inside scoop of, to me, in my opinion, one of the top two or the top Yellow Jacket that came out of Mississippi, Starkville. What is the play? The to me, I call it the biggest pimp move ever.
Right. Well, it was, you know, it was either Twin or, you know, and then we were still trying to get Twin there, no doubt. Twin
Right.
would have ended up coming if you know everything would have played out on his end, but he ended up not coming through. So Clemson, like, you know, what it's going to take. You know, I got the head coach on, Versace on. It's like what it's going to take, and I was like, at the time, I'm like, you know, what does that mean? You know, what does it take? What you mean?
Right.
And it wasn't about no money and none of that.
None of that.
To be honest, I mean, I didn't care about that. I mean, I had people come here. Tupperville, he had just took over for Ole Miss.
Right. Can't be no rebel.
He came to my house and he said I wanted money or whatever. It was never about no money with me. I mean, I could have got money, but believe that I could have got money. I didn't take anything.
Right.
I just wanted a real shot at reaching what my goal was, and that was to make it to the league. So that's all I was thinking about at the time. I'm talking about this is an 18-year-old coming out of high school thinking about going to the league. That's all I cared about.
Right.
You know, yeah. So
give it to him, man.
So we get to they asking me what I want. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to. If my brother's not ready to come, we're gonna have to get somebody to come with me. So I said, let's. What about Chris Rice?
Dude.
And at the time, I mean, hey bro,
Right.
if I could have took the whole senior class, I would have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they only have 25 scholarships. So I was like, you know, they had one for me, and they said they were going to open up another one for somebody else.
Right.
Said, well, that's what about Chris Rice? And they said, say no more. And Chris Rice it is. And it was crazy because the morning before, you know, the morning of the signing day, Chris didn't have no scholarship now. He didn't have his scholarship there with him.
Right.
I just went on the word of Clemson saying that, yes, we're going to get him a scholarship if you come. I went on that word. I said, say no more. I'm going to sign then. If you're going to give Chris a scholarship, I'm coming.
Bam, there it is.
And there it is. So that's why I went to Clemson. That's the only reason I went to Clemson.
Right. So, and that was the best decision that, you know, you have told me and the whole world have seen that has been for, you know what I'm saying, number one from coming out of Starkville High to Clemson. Then we went to number 24 at Green Bay. But check this out, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this where a lot of people fall or get crossed up or they mind get thrown off from life, period. We talked about it in the beginning. You in your sophomore or junior year, you get the call. I remember me and you talking about you went home and the coaches got mad because you went to go see mom and this and that and blah, blah, blah. She was sick, going through her thing. What kept you driven? What kept you focused during a time that you done lost one of your biggest supporters?
Yeah, that was a tough time for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was tough. But it didn't take long for me to snap out of it because I knew this is what my mama would want. You know what I'm saying? She would have wanted to see me play on Sunday.
Wow.
So
you never lost your belief in yourself. You never lost your drive. You never lost none of that.
Oh yeah. But you got to think now. My mom was sick all her life.
Okay.
So I was just trying to get there. Let me get there, Lord. Just let me get to this money. Let me get to this money so I can help my mom.
Okay.
Let me get to this money. So when she passed away, then I had to redirect my focus on just get there. Just make my mama proud.
Right.
And part, oh man, it just not making it would have just that wasn't an option for me. That wasn't an option.
Oh, I got it.
So it hurt. It but my mom, like I say, my mom was the ultimate fighter, bro. And to let this, shipwreck me, boy, I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't let that happen, but it did. To be honest with you, man, I got more focus.
You got more focus?
I got more focus on the craft. I started taking it a lot more serious, You know how college is, man. Your
right.
first couple of years, you're still kind of just feeling yourself. You're still, it ain't serious yet,
Right.
But once you start to becoming a junior, senior, you're like, okay, it's time to, and that's basically when my mom passed away is my junior going into my senior year. So, yeah, it made me refocus, man. But it was tough. It was definitely tough. Knowing that your biggest fan is in heaven watching you now.
Right.
Usually I could just try to find her in the stands because I always knew where she was. Even when she played, at Starving High, she could drive up on the fence.
Party car defense.
Yeah, I always once I look and see if she's straight, and what I'm saying, it was on.
Right.
Now, from seeing her, in the physical, now it's more mental. Now it helped me a lot, man, to becoming the man I am today. To
Right.
be honest.
So I know, man, we've been riding for a minute. I appreciate your time and everything. We practicing, social distance, you know what I'm saying? Or we would have been doing this live at your spot or my spot. So any kid, to all the kids and the parents out there that have the athletes that's a potential to be something in their high school days, college days, or even get to being a first round draft pick that you was coming out. Like I say, you made history in Mississippi and especially in Starkville, Mississippi. What advice do you tell any kid or parent about accomplishing their dream and how to keep pushing through all their fears and all their doubt?
I think first of all, man, you got to identify what it is you want to do in life. Okay, once I identify that, you got to believe in it and go for it, man. Don't doubt it. I think a lot of kids or whatever, you kind of doubt it. You kind of you have to kind of. It's hard to do, but you have to kind of focused in. You know what I'm saying? You got to weave out all the noise.
Right.
The noise. I mean, even the competition with others' kids is really just all about you. Okay?
Right.
It ain't about nobody else. Your journey or your walk is going to be totally different from his walk. He's not going to get there the way you get there. So my advice is to believe, find what it is and believe it and claim it, bro.
Did you ever doubt yourself doing this journey from when you went from?
Oh man, I can tell you right now, man. My class in '95, they'll call me the cockiest nigga ever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was never. I mean, it may have came off
as arrogant.
Yeah, I was very confident. Very confident. You put the work in. You put the work in. You do what you got to do, and you shouldn't doubt it after that. Now, if you ain't putting the work in, there's a lot to doubt.
Right.
Okay, a lot I can question you about your attitude, your work ethic, all that. But if you're handling all that stuff, I mean, it'll all work out. But you gotta have that confidence, man. And who cares what they say? You know what I'm saying?
Right. right. Man.
I'm over here doing my thing. I don't care what you say.
Right, and that's what I tell. A lot of cats call me that for however they found out that we in Texas together, we're around the corner, and
Right.
man, the same dude I know from the West Side. We just after '94, he ran his journey into 11 years, and I came to Texas in '08. We hooked up 2010, 11, whatever it was, and we ain't had no problems. It's always been love from me to you and you to me, and we don't have no problem. We don't have no, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But check this out. Before I let you go, and I appreciate the time, how can a person who don't even know true Antuan Elvis or whatever they want to call you as, how can a person not even like you that don't even know you? How can a person not like you, that don't even know you? That's one of the craziest things I've been...
That's a condition, homie. That's a condition.
How can you condition your mind to like somebody from...
Because when you've been taught that's what you've seen. You've seen that happen in your life. If you like that, your parents probably were some haters.
Hey, I was listening to this song.
You talking about racism is taught? That
Right.
type of stuff is taught, bro. You see this every day. That's how you become that.
Right.
We were just competitive brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they competitive. They gonna lie now. They competitive now.
Right. I already know.
The twin gonna fight you to riding it gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love them.
Be competitive, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
we grew up, but we ain't no haters.
Oh, none of that.
None of that. Haters, bro. We ain't finna do that.
I was thinking about that at work today, man, about our relationship. I was like, man, I gotta call True. We gotta talk tonight. And I was thinking about, I remember it had to be 3-4 years ago. We just gonna be on the surface about this conversation. Then we're gonna let it ride and end it. I remember I was coming back from Charlotte. You was coming back from the Ville. Like, yo, what's up? I said, what's up, bro? He's like, man, I was just hanging with such and such, and they was asking me, how you living, how you doing, how you this and that. I said, really? It had messed me up. I'm telling you, bro, it had messed me up for a minute. Then it was the same. It was the same thing. Somebody questioned you about me. Somebody who did some devilish stuff towards you, that conspired to do it. And I'll tell you what helped me got over what they said and what they did, because this was a person that I had been dealing with, you know what I'm saying, 96 to what we talking about, 2018 when this call happened. Black Carlos Clark got me really to thinking and got my mind to a different level. And we're gonna end it on this. You cannot in life get mad at somebody that's doing a job. I said, what you talking about, Lo? Man, you know those cats been gossiping and running their mouth for all their life. How can you get mad at somebody for doing their job? Their job is to gossip. I said, boy, because my whole thing was, I just want to wait till, I know they ain't going to come here, so I'm just going to wait till I pull up at the crib and we going to have a conversation. But when he told me that, talking to you, talking to Bishop, man, it was since addressing somebody for doing their job. And I'm saying that to say this, that ever since people know that, we're around the corner from each other or whatever it is, everybody always asking me about you. I'm like, dude, just holler at him. When he come to the crib, or if you spend your money or whatever and you come to Texas, just holler at him. I don't know what you trying to fish at with me. But my mouth ain't open like no big mouth bass. I ain't got nothing to tell you.
Man, I don't know, man. Y'all, hey, man, open door, man. Open door policy, bro. Y'all can come out here and holler at me at any time, anywhere. We can go have a good time.
And come over here, I'll cook and barbecue for you and laugh at you.
Yeah, we'll chill, we'll do that. Y'all already know how we get out, man. The same thing, but it's the same old, man.
But I never understood, man, how somebody that don't even know a person cannot like a person. I never, but you know what I'm saying, you pulling in layman's terms for me, you know what I'm saying? It started at the crib, you know what I'm saying? That just like a father who was a snitch. He raising, he's a rat, so he raising mice. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about all that, man. All I know is, man, you live and learn, man.
Right.
You're going to reap what you sow, bro. That's
karma, something else, ain't it?
It's going to happen that way for you, man. That's the way it goes.
Hey.
Good stuff happen to good people, man, and good stuff happen to bad people too sometimes. But at
right.
the end of the day, bro,
the sun shines on every dog.
Yeah, you know you done did something messed up. It ain't
right.
It's gonna mess with you. It's gonna mess with you, bro.
Hey, when this social distance is over with, man, we go get back to what we do and how we do it, and we go, you know what I'm saying, we go holler at each other. But I need to come over there, man. I need to get my set back since we on lockdown to May. I know.
Don't you got my 40s over there, don't you?
I ain't got don't start that, man. I ain't got nothing that belongs to you.
40s, I don't know where they at.
They in the what's the name? The second, the little small garage.
I got the 50s.
I ain't have but the 35s and the 50s and the
Oh, okay.
the 20.
I ain't saying you had them. I just can't find them, bro. That's it.
I'm telling you what, you put the stuff in the second thing. When I dropped out the other stuff, all the other you had movies.
Yeah, I remember that, boo. I just don't know. I couldn't. Like I was training somebody, and then you ain't recording it.
I come on.